Hi, this is Patty Jackson. On this edition of Patty TV, we're talking about taxes. It's tax season. I've got the tax diva here, Anita T. Connors, and she's going to give us one of the tax traps and other things, top 10 things you need to know about your taxes. Anita, take it away.
Yeah, there are so many misconceptions out there, and the first five that I'm going to talk about, we call them tax traps because they really cause people to owe more money. And the first one is, as seniors out there, you have to know that Social Security may be taxable. A lot of people think that, because they're senior citizens that they don't have to pay taxes on Social Security, but it is taxable, so you need to make sure you have that looked at. Cancellation of debt. With the economy the way it is, a lot of people are having debt canceled, credit cards canceled, mortgages canceled. That is income for tax purposes. So that's a tax trap. A lot of people think that they're just getting free money, they're getting debt written off, but that is income that's reportable on your tax return. So be careful with that. That's going to cause a tax liability. Unemployment benefits. There's a lot of folks on getting unemployment. That's also taxable. And make sure you're having taxes withheld from those unemployment checks because it is taxable income. Another tax trap that I want folks to know about is those distributions. A lot of people are taking distributions out of their pensions and their retirement plans because they need the money. And a lot of people are having some withholding, usually 10%, and that's not enough. If you're under 59 and a half, then that's considered an early distribution. So you have to pay regular income tax on it. So if you're in a 15% tax bracket, you're going to pay 15% on it plus the 10% penalty. So you really should be looking at taking 20 to 25% out if you're having a distribution from your pension or IRA. Settlement. A lot of people are receiving resettlements from injuries and cases that they have. That is income that's reported for tax purposes. So unless it's for an illness or for a personal injury, it is taxable income and you have to report it and pay taxes on it at tax time. So make sure you set some of that money aside to pay your taxes. Those are 5 tax traps. These are some other things, misconceptions that people have out there. Some of our seniors feel like when they reach the age of 70, they're not supposed to pay any taxes. It's a rude awakening. You pay taxes for the rest of your life as long as you have income. So don't get caught in that trap. Filing status. A lot of folks feel that they are the head of their household. They're single and they run their household. That's not the definition of head of household for the IRS. Head of household means that you have a dependent child or family member that you're taking care of. And if you have those, then you're considered head of household and can get that favorable tax bracket. Another misconception out there. When it comes to charitable contribution, we're all working really hard in the community for our charities, and we want to deduct our labor. We cannot deduct our time. IRS does not allow us to deduct our time, so I just want to make that clear. If you have out-of-pocket expenses for travel or goods that you buy for the charity, that is deductible, but we cannot deduct your time. A couple more things I just want folks to know as a misconception. A lot of people think that when they have a deduction, that it's a dollar for dollar write-off against your taxes. It's not. Your tax calculation is based on your tax rate. So if you have a deduction, let's say for $100 and your tax bracket is 10%, then your write-off or tax savings is $10, not $100. So don't get caught there. It's not a dollar for dollar write-off for tax deductions. And the last thing that I wanted to mention as a misconception, we get it all the time, people are paying child support and they think that they can write child support off as a deduction. That is not a deduction for taking care of your children. So don't get caught. Child support payments are not a deduction. So here's 10 misconceptions that I wanted you to know about today.
It's tax season. You got to be ready. This lady knows her stuff. There's a reason why they call her the tax diva, Anita T. Connors. Thank you. Don't forget, file your taxes. And give us a website where they can find.
File your taxes by April 18th this year, and you can reach us at www.taxdivas.net.
Thank you.